So I bought a 2017 Nissan Sentra SV from someone where the transmission was not working the way it's supposed to be. If you put in drive, reverse, or low gear, it will not gauge, it will stand still. So I ran my report through the X tool and look at the live data stream to see what it shows based on that. So I do have the report. It gave me two DTC, or you can say diagnostic trouble code for the transmission was P1574 auto speed control device and P0500 vehicle speed sensor A. So I did test the sensors, they are perfectly fine, they do work. So what I noticed based on this data, under the transmission live data, that primary speed sensor and a secondary sensor would not synchronize. It will stay zero. Even though I checked the sensor, it was perfectly fine. And then another thing was the line pressure sensor. So it was 0.49 volts. It should be more than that. It should not exceed more than 5. It should be minimum at 0.5. So that means it is working, it's getting electrical current, but 0.49, or that means the pressure from oil pump is at 0 psi. It has to make more in order to engage the transmission. So I'll show you the transmission. I'm gonna dismantle it and we're gonna look into the oil pump in order to see what's wrong with it and what's causing it to keep the line pressure sensor at 0.49. So I have taken the transmission out of the Sentra. We're gonna dismantle all this to see why the line pressure shows 0.4 volts. So that's the torque converter. We're gonna go remove real quick. So as you see all these bolts around, we're gonna unscrew these. These are 12mm bolts, all these around till here. We're gonna remove it so we can remove the entire thing. This nice and smooth. There you go, it's all removed. Now as you can see over here, the oil pump assembly is there. We have to, in order to get there, open the entire thing, we have to remove the axle gear, the final drive gear, the oil pump, the belt, and the oil pan in order to remove the oil pan assembly. Okay, so this is easy to move. Just make sure you keep your oil bolts back. You can either screw it in like this, or you can keep it somewhere safe, whatever you like. Now we're gonna take this off, nice and easy. Comes off. It looks all good to me, no grooves. As you can see, it's clean, nice, no scratches, no grooves. So gonna put this on the side. Take this off. As you can see, it's nice and clean, no grooves, all clean. Put this on the side. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna pull this. As you can see, I took it off. It comes off nice and easy. We're gonna unscrew these and this. These are 12 millimeter, these are 10 millimeter. We're gonna unscrew all this just to access all the oil pump over there. Took it off. I'll take it off with this just to make sure everything looks smooth, nothing unobvious, nice and clean, no damages. Put this on the side, take the gear off, anything, nothing, looks good. If you look at the seal looks good too. Seal on the bottom is good. That's a good sign. This is the oil pump. We're gonna take it out, the oil pump assembly for the CVT transmission. In order to remove these, we're gonna remove this, unscrew all these four. But before we do that, we're gonna remove the oil pan over here. So looks like I bought this car from someone, had the CVT fail, and I see they did work on this. It has some different bolts around. Not the same thing. I do have one missing over here. So let's see what we look into it. I see all removed. Gonna take it off, pry it off easily. As you see, these are magnets around the oil pan. If anything shaving around, metal debris, it will come over here. So it looks clean. That means nothing. You might see tiny bit, but that's normal. But if you see a lot, you will see a lot small pieces everywhere, which is a bad sign. But this is a good sign that it's good. That's the gasket for the oil pan. We're gonna remove the filter. That's 3 bolts. Filter. We're gonna remove that. Filter looks good. Looks like it's been changed. Okay. 1 bolt that way y'all know. These are long bolts that we need to remove, not the other ones. If you remove the other ones, it will literally dismantle the entire valve body. Those small ball bearings and through the passages, then you have to figure out how to put it back. So just be mindful of it. In order to know which bolt is this, if you look at it, this bolt, that's how the bolt design. It says like a SAM1 or a small like that. That's what you have to look for. There are 2 different kinds of bolt. Just be careful before you move it. So I'm gonna move all these ones. Check. Before you take it out, there is a plug inside. You have to unscrew it because there's not enough room. So you can put the entire thing. It might move a little bit. Unplug it, and then you remove the valve body. As you can see, I have unplugged it from there. That's the valve body. That's how it looks like. Nice and clean. Looks like no issues, no wiring damages, nothing around. Looks nice, nothing unburned. Just gonna put it on the side. So as you see, that's the oil pump. 3 screws over here, but we have to unbolt those first 4, and then we gotta unscrew all these 3. Okay, so I'm gonna move these 4. Be careful when you move it. It has some things that will come off. Okay, let's see over here. You see this? I see the damage over here. It's been damaged, been grinding inside. No wonder there was no oil pressure around. So that's a bad sign. That means you see grooving over here. It's been rubbing around, a lot of friction. Something is not right. Okay, we're gonna take this out. Just be careful over here to put the gears out. Okay, as you can see, one is broken inside, which is a bad thing. I wonder what happened, what they did with this, how they drove the car. But okay, that means we definitely need to replace the entire oil pump, because I see a damage, because it should look like this, nice and smooth, but that's kind of a black color, broken into pieces. Okay, let's continue removing. As you can see, we got one bolt here, one bolt there, one bolt here. I'll be using hex bit. Gonna be using size 6 in order to remove these. Let's take it out. There you go. That's the oil pump assembly. That's the half of it. The other half you saw was already damaged. So let's take it out. See what's wrong with this. Any damages? Something. Looks good to me. I see over here a lot of friction. As you can see, the color difference has been rubbing a lot. It's not a good sign. Let's look at the assembly. If you can see inside, I don't know if you can see it, but you see small metal piece broken inside. That's a bad thing. So definitely, no wonder according to the diagnostic tool, it was telling me the line pressure was 0.4 volts, 0.5 volts, 0.3 volts, because it was not making any pressure, but it was letting me know at least the sensor was sensing it, that it is working. But the problem was the oil pump assembly not making enough pressure in order to engage all the transmission gears. So at least we know what's the issue. We're gonna be replacing the entire assembly. I will make another video how to do that, and then how we can install everything back in the car.